Hi everybody, I'm going to play a online rated game between the Dodgers and Pirates. I've decided to be the Pirates, and I don't know who is going to play the Dodgers. I guess we'll find out in a second. It's an online rated game, so I don't know if I'm playing a really good player or a really bad player. Looks like it's Ross Niel with some numbers there. So let's see. Josh Harrison starts out with a really nice play, nice diving stop. The Dodgers are always a nice team to see at PNC Park, by the way. A few years ago, I had my best ever game at PNC Park when the Dodgers were in town. I ended up snagging 21 baseballs in batting practice. A lot of that was because Brian Wilson, who was a total goof-off, was out in left field with Zach Greinke, who was a total just kind of standoffish guy that didn't want to approach the fence at all, so I kind of just cleaned up with my ball retriever. But the Dodgers have a lot of power on their team, so if you ever get a chance to see them at your local park, you're going to have a good time because you're going to be busy chasing after baseballs. Speaking of baseballs, at the end of this video I have the raffle for the giveaway this week. I'm giving away that bat imprinted baseball. Maybe one of you can figure out whose name was imprinted on it. It's kind of like a mirror image, so the letters are backwards. It's 3 letters. Anyway, the coolest bat imprinted baseball I ever got was a Matt Latos home run baseball. It literally had his entire last name on the ball, Latos, because he hit it off of that part of the bat where his name was. And this was back when he was with the Padres. I don't know if it was his rookie year or not, but it was a few years ago. One of the coolest balls I have. Unfortunately, Latos ended up being a really complete jerk. He's just miserable during pregame and batting practice. And as I say that, Polanco hits a triple, and I take a nice 2-0 lead there, and make that 3-0. Because Marte's going to get him home here with the sac fly. So that's a nice start against Kershaw. Kershaw and his 300-some strikeouts. Kershaw, by the way, is pretty anti-ball retriever. I've had him fire a ball at my glove trick. I used to use the glove trick a few years ago before I invented something better. I would lower my glove onto the field and just kind of snap up the baseballs that way, but he saw it and whirled around and started firing baseballs at it, trying to basically blow the glove up from center field. That was, I don't know, I want to say 2012 maybe. And then the other year or so ago, he came over and tried to kick my contraption to pieces. I got it out of there quickly. I don't know if he's just joking around or not. He might just be having a good time. Alright, so we continue on here. It is now the bottom of the second inning with Cervelli up. That's a base hit. Buster Olney today had some Pirates news. He reported that the Pirates were pushing hard trying to acquire Jose Quintana of the White Sox. Quintana is a really decent pitcher. He still has like 4 years of control left on his contract. He would be a really nice addition, but he's going to come at a price. Olney said that the Pirates would have to give up, obviously, a few of their best prospects, because look what the White Sox got for Chris Sale. So you're probably going to have to say goodbye to Austin Meadows and probably like Nick Kingham or even Tyler Glasnow at the very least. It would, however, mean that the Pirates are serious about actually contending this year, because seriously, as of right now, it looks like they're just kind of happy to fight for 500 and maybe be in the wild card hunt based on their offseason. I mean, the Pirates' offense is pretty decent. It's just their pitching that's a real question mark. I think that the Pirates will be really good. Maybe not this coming year, but in years to come with the rotation they're building with Glasnow and Kingham and Taillon and even Chad Kuhl, who, by the way, Chad Kuhl is literally the worst person on the Pirates. He is just... the way he's treated Nick and myself just like the evil icy glares that he's given us. Man, I don't know what that guy's problem is. Anyhow, you saw McCutchen tripled there to the north side notch, and Polanco got him home. And now Marte singles off of Kershaw. So this game is moving along pretty well. There's a stolen base. This guy doesn't throw out guys very well, so I'm just going to steal and run on him all day long. There's another stolen base. I'm just going to take home. Oh, he actually threw it home. Well, might be in trouble here, yeah. He actually got me out. I decided to take advantage. I mean, being up 4-0, might as well move the game along and try to squeeze an extra run or two here or there. The way Cole's pitching this game, not too worried about it. That one's up the middle. McCutchen's got such a bad arm. I'm just going to run this in. He was rated the worst overall fielder in all of Major League Baseball. I hope everybody knows that. What is Polanco doing? Polanco is always awkward in the outfield. He's so tall and lanky. Oh, I got an out of it. And I'm going to get another out. What is he doing? That's ultra aggressive. Trying to catch me sleeping. Just turned into a double play. He should have had first and second there. Let's fast forward to the 7th inning because nothing really happened the previous few innings. So now we're later on here. The score is still 4-0. The Dodgers are still up. Look at that sneaky play, dropping a bunt down. That's like the Craig Gentry special that I use on my Diamond Dynasty team all the time. Oh, I got him hung up here. Nice little rundown. Let's see how many times we go back and forth. Got him. Oh, this other guy's in a rundown. Oh, that's really bad base running from my opponent. He's either ultra aggressive or just hasn't really mastered the base running part yet. It's always tough to tell how good your opponent is when you just do the online rated head-to-head. I mean, I assume that I'm getting somebody that has around the same experience as me because that's what the algorithm built into the game searches for people that have basically the same rating as you. But this guy, I don't know. Man, he almost misplayed that one. Puig was having some trouble out there. That was almost over his head. All right, now we're on to the 8th, and Cole is still cruising. Here's Turner. Uh-oh, that's Jim. Ballhawk Jim. Oh, you know what? If that was a real game, Nick would have got that one because when he stands right there, and that landed right on the steps. That would have been a can of corn. That's a good spot. If you ever want a game home run at PNC Park, literally just stand there. And it might take you 20 games, but you're going to catch a home run. Whenever I watch games, I always see balls land there. I was like, yep, if I would have stayed at the game, that would have been an easy catch. But that's the spot because right-handers can go there, left-handers go there a lot. McCutchen's looking for a 4-for-4 day. He's got it with a base hit up the middle. Here comes a stolen base. McCutchen doesn't really steal in real life anymore. When he first came up, he was quick, but I don't know if it's just been injuries or what. Let's see if I can take home on him. Maybe. I'm confused. Oh, he got me. All right, I was trying to be a little sneaky there. Like I said, if I'm up by this much, I'm gonna be ultra aggressive. Watch this. Like this. Just took home on him and second on him. It's always fun to do stuff like that when you're up by a bunch of runs. Like in a close game, you're not gonna want to run yourself out of the game, obviously, but stuff like this, I tried to put on the squeeze and it didn't work. Well, here we go, 9th inning, 5-1. I'm just gonna leave Colin to finish it out. Strikeout. No. What is Harrison doing? Looked like he was like just sitting there. And what is this guy doing? He just Wow. Another base running error from my opponent. He reached second base and then he started to return to first and got tagged out. So he gave me probably, I want to say, like at least 5 or 6 outs on the base paths. Alright, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it, Dodgers and Pirates. Now it's time to figure out who won that bat imprinted baseball this week.
Stop it. EJ, here. Come on. You've been promoted to picker. I need you to take one. Take a name. Take a name, any name. Give me a name. Stop it. Stop messing around, EJ. Take a name. Take one. Hey, what are you doing? You gonna pick it out with your mouth? Take a name. Oh! Alright. Give me one of those. Give me one. Give me one. Thank you. The winner is Justin Daly.